Joelle. I said it's fun with Joelle. Hey! Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Fun with Joelle, or welcome if you're new here. In this week's video, I'm going to be doing a What's on My iPhone video. I know a lot of new subscribers came from my iPhone 16 unboxing video, and a few of you guys asked for a What's on My iPhone video, so that's what I'm doing today. Also, I just want to say thank you for 100 subscribers. I am really happy, and I hope my channel can continue to grow. I was super shocked at how fast I got like 30 more subscribers from my iPhone 16 unboxing video, and I hope it can continue to grow with new people who like that stuff, but also like the stuff that I usually do. So let's get into it. To start, here is my lock screen. Here I have a condensed version of the date, calendar events, the time, my phone's battery, which can also be my AirPods battery whenever I am using them, the temperature, and also calendar events. I also have here on the bottom my flashlight, my camera, and my focus, which right now my focus is daily do's. Moving on, here is my first slide, I'm gonna call them. Here I have two widgets. I have a widget of my dog, Cinnamon Rose, but I like to call her Cinny Minnie, and she's a white and brown spotted dog. So I put a white heart and a brown heart for her. And I also have another widget with her on it, and it's just a calendar. I also have some apps that have photos on them. These are purely for decoration. Let me tell you now, I never ever click on these. I always go to like that app section that it comes with. I never click on those things. They're purely decoration. I don't even have some of those apps. But what I have here is messages, phone, TikTok, Netflix, YouTube, Instagram, photos, Snapchat, camera, FaceTime, reminders, and calendar. And I don't have anything on the bottom here. I like to keep it clean and sleek. And on the next slide, I have my batteries again. You can tell I like to know what my batteries are. Here I can see my phone battery, and I can also see my AirPod battery and my AirPod case battery, and I can see all three of those at the same time. So I can see my phone, which is always there because it's my phone that I'm on, and I can see my AirPod case and both my AirPods. I use one AirPod at a time because it's so much better for me hearing wise, because using two AirPods is way too much for me, and it's uncomfortable whenever I want to lay on one side, but I can't lay on either side if I have two AirPods in my ears. But yeah, and then also when one dies, I can just switch it out, and then I have one all the time charged. And I also have a few more apps with cute photos on them. I have the Notes app, the Weather app, Find My, Disney Plus, Passwords, Journal, and Fitness. I also have another widget, and I did get this photo from Pinterest. I'm sorry I can't credit the person. Sorry, because I'm sure there's multiple on Pinterest that have posted this, and just for wallpaper inspo, but I did get that photo from Pinterest. It's not mine. By the way, I do use an app for all my widgets and for my app sets with like the photos on them. It is called Color Widgets. I love it. It's free. You can also pay for it to get like premium themes and features. The premium features are pretty cool. I don't use them because I personally don't need them. But if you want them, they're pretty cool. They're really cute too. Then I have my other two widgets. I have another widget with the clouds on them. Same photo from Pinterest again. And I also have my love box widget because I have a love box sharing with people, stuff like that. And moving on, all the way back to the beginning, I have my little sidebar. And here I have a bunch of different things on this slide here. here I have memories, time, notes, reminders, and recommendations for apps. And this widget here, which this photo is also from Pinterest. But I also have calendar, and I also have the weather and my phone battery, as well as my Snapchat QR code, and I also have my screen time. And moving along, here I have my apps, and here I have my social apps. I don't have many social apps really. I know social can mean multiple things, but I associate Instagram with social. I have Instagram. Apparently it's not really a social app. I'm just going by what Apple says it is. But in my social apps, I have FaceTime, Lovebox, because I do have a Lovebox as well as the widget, and I have messages, the phone app, Snapchat app, and TikTok. And then in my utilities, I have the App Store, calculator, clock, color widgets, which is again the app that I use for my apps to have the photos on them, as well as the widgets with the cute photos on them, and the calendars. And I have the Compass app, the Find My app, magnifier, password, Safari, settings, and voice memos. Basically the basic things. I do delete a few stuff though, like Keynote I think came with it. I don't need Keynote. And then for entertainment, I have Prime Video, Disney Plus, HBO Max, Netflix, Spotify, Webtoon, and YouTube. I also have Paramount Plus, though I do not have it on my phone. I only have it on my iPad. And then in my photo and video apps, which I guess Instagram counts as, I have Instagram, the photo app, and the camera app. And then in my productivity and finance apps, I have the calendar app, Cash App, Contacts, ExpressVPN, Files, Mail, Notes, Opal, which is actually a screen time manager. I find it really helpful. But it's a little less helpful if you don't pay for the Pro. I did have the Pro for, I believe, maybe 3 months or a month. I can't remember, but or 3 weeks. I had it for a month, I'm pretty sure. And I really liked the Pro because you could put higher precautions on it. I don't have the Pro anymore because it was a free trial, but I really like the Pro, so hopefully at one point I can pay for the Pro version of it and get some stronger screen time management. I already don't really have a lot of screen time on my phone though, so it's not a huge deal for me. But for those who do, I would really recommend the Pro more, because without the Pro, they don't really have high precautions for setting boundaries with your apps. But it's still a great app. I really like it, and I got like a bunch of achievements. It's like super rewarding. And I also have the Reminders app, Shortcuts, and Wallet. Lastly, in my other apps, I have the Bible app. I have an app for my dog so that I can look at her on the cameras from a certain doggy daycare. And I also have my church center app, my health app, my maps app, Pinterest, which apparently I have a million notifications from, and Popflix, as well as weather, which I would have thought weather would have been in utilities maybe. You know what I mean? I don't know. But that's pretty much it. I don't have a lot on my phone, nothing really cool. It's pretty basic, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat. And I hope to see you guys whenever. Bye. It's fun with Joelle. I said it's fun with Joelle. Hey!